Well, get ready to settle in for an entertaining 4 quarters. The AFC-NFC Pro Bowl underway from Las Vegas. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Right to the air is Jackson. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The quick slant caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Here's Purdy. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Kyle Hamilton running up from his safety spot and earning the sack. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey. Now for the field goal from the right hash. Here should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead. Now the AFC going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Well, they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now Mahomes. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. On the counter, it's Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
First catch so far by Chase. It's a first down.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes is going to run the option left. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have enough for an AFC first down. So how about that? They risk it on 4th down, and they're rewarded. Give them 11 on the gain there. And the AFC will have a first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Inside handoff, Henry. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it,
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the AFC has taken the lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try. They'll look to throw. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. Or maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Christian McCaffrey. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the NFC has retaken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The AFC about ready to take over on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Henry up the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him in this first quarter, and I think it's safe to say he's enjoying running behind this Pro Bowl offensive line. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the NFC is going to get the football back in excellent field position. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He completes it to Evans. The 20. Touchdown. Mike Evans. 46 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Back out is the AFC offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Montez Sweat with a tackle. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Open man downfield is Hill. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the AFC able to draw a bit closer. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked by Julian Love.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The NFC offense heading back onto the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Purdy now to throw.
Escaping the pressure. Now the ball comes loose. And that's picked up by the AFC. And he is going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, pushing his way through. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side. Got it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. This defense, Charles, very... opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the 1st fumble recovery, they were eager to get a 2nd one. Sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 24 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes to throw once more. Open man is Chase, complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On first and 10, it's Swift. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now with Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Kyle Hamilton. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the NFC has once again taken the lead. In the 2nd quarter, and his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Mahomes now to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, great grab by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their...
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. What a great weapon. So often such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now stands at 13.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Award that tackle for loss to the safety, Budda Baker.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it.